Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the stable at the Meadows Gym here at Dallas Center Grimes High School as your DCG Mustangs host the Grinnell Tigers. Brad Bailiff here, sitting alongside my partner in crime, the man, the myth, the legend, Pat O'Brien. Pat, what is up, sir?
Boy, we just had one of the greatest games that we've seen on the girls' side. Just got done with it. A nice 3-point win for the Mustangs right there.
56-53, man. It was unbelievable. If you missed that game, I challenge you to go back and watch it because it was worth every second. But if you're here for the boys tonight, be excited, everybody. Your Mustangs come in with a record of 10-2, and the Grinnell Tigers come with a record of 3-10. So we played Grinnell a little bit earlier this year and got a nice win at Grinnell. Grinnell's going to be hungry, though. They're here at DCG. They know the Mustangs have a good program, and they're going to want to come out, and they're going to want to do some damage tonight. So this should be a fun game to watch. Before we get started, which should be here in a couple of seconds, just want to give a huge shout-out to our three-point sponsor, Schaefer's Auto Body. We appreciate what you do. And here in just a couple of seconds, Pat, we're going to throw it down for starting lineups. And then, man, we're going to tip this thing off. But all you Tiger fans, all you Mustang fans, welcome to the stream. Get your snacks, get your sodas, your drinks. You're going to be in for a treat tonight for a really good basketball game. I'm super excited. I know Pat's excited, especially after the last game. Let's get ready to rock and roll. All right, we're going to throw it down to Matt Priest down floor side as we announce tonight's starting lineups. Here we go.
Your task. Now let's meet tonight's guests, the Tigers from Grinnell High School. Assistant coaches for the Tigers are Michael Baker and Sandra Walker. The head coach is Brandon Sharp. Give it up for the Tigers coaching staff. Assistant coaches for the track are Eric Rash, Adam Jewell, Patrick O'Connell, and Brandon Jensen. Head coach for the Mustangs is Mr. Joel Reagan. Now let's meet the starters for Grinnell. And one guard, number 11, Calvin Dvorsky. And another guard, senior, number 12, Brady Stewart. Another guard, senior, number 20, Cole Johnson. At forward, senior, number 23, Aaron Campbell. And a guard, senior, number 24, Brady Blackford. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. He likes to get that out back bread. Number 2, Paul Houston. Hamburgers, hot dogs, hustler, buns, pickles, mustard, he loves ketchup. Number 4, Jacob Wagner. He might be a 3-point factory, that's because he loves pasta from the Cheesecake Factory. Number 24, Cole Glasgow. From the outside, his shooting sweet must be those Jeffrey's honey barbecue wings. Number 32, Jackson Basketball Jones. And bringing the spice in the middle is a guy who likes the Takis. That's number 50, Cadence King. Tonight's officials are assigned by the Iowa Basketball Officials Association on Joey Thompson, Dave Evans, Class Eric Cameron, this Jared Torrey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting lineups have been announced. Thank you, Matt Priest. Great job down there. He always does an awesome job. Love him down there. This boys game getting ready to tip off right now. Again, your Mustangs come in with a record of 10-2. Tigers come in with a record of 3-13. This is going to be a good game, everybody. I'm excited to watch these two teams play. All right, Pat. You ready to have some fun here?
Here we go. I mean, you start looking at the teams. Everybody's got good players. Calvin Jaworski, number 11, 202 points on the season right there.
There he is with the ball, carted by Glasgow. Gets the ball over to Johnson.
Man, I think those are the same shorts that I wore when I was playing.
Yeah, man, the little short shorts. I like it. Gets the ball over to Campbell. Campbell swings the ball out to Stewart. Over to Campbell. All the way over to Jaworski. Swings it to 24. That's Blackford. Man, Grinnell moving the ball really well right here. Jaworski with the ball, swings it over to Johnson. Trying to find some room. The Mustangs are making it tough.
Straight man-to-man as soon as they come through.
Defense.
Stay in front. Stay in the passing lanes.
There we go. There we go. Jaworski 3 at the top of the key. Misses. Rebound. Bo Houston. Senior spotlight, by the way, at the end of this game is going to be the senior number 32, Jackson Jones, who almost came up with that rebound. So make sure you guys hang tight after the stream, after the game. Get the chance to meet and get to know Jackson Jones. Bo Houston coming around, comes up and is fouled.
So right out of the gate, a lot of movement on offense. We had about 2 or 3 shots that we passed up to try and get something going to the basket. It's a great offensive set.
Foul's going to be called on number 12, Stewart. His first foul. Grinnell's first team foul puts Bo Houston at the line. Bo Berry's his first.
Bo Berry? Is that a Bo Berry?
Bo Berry, man. Bo Houston. Bo. Always like to call him Bobo. He is the man. He's got a shot as well. Got a lot of shooters on this Mustang team. Bo Houston Berry's the second. Mustangs with an early 2-0 lead. Jaworski with the ball, carted by Glasgow. Comes up the left side, gets across half, picks it up, gets the ball over to Johnson. Campbell goes to that screen. Cole's going to come up with the steal. Oh, goes the dunk and misses the dunk, unfortunately. Grinnell gets the ball up to Campbell. He's going to come out. Ball over to Blackford, gets the ball all the way over to Johnson, cross court. Johnson over to Jaworski, over to Johnson. That's the first dunk Cole has missed all year. He'll want that one back, guarantee you. Campbell, really nice move. Oh, not able to finish. Rebound Jones. Nice move right there, though, by Campbell. Runyon going around the right side. Dishes out to Jones in the corner for 3. Short. Rebound Cahill. Can't finish. Oh, man.
Wow.
Both teams getting it down. Just can't put the ball in the basket right now.
You know, on the Grinnell side, they've struggled to score points, but you can kind of see a little bit. They had just had the ball is like egg shape, won't go in.
Yeah, no doubt. Johnson with the ball at the top. Feeds it to Campbell. Squares up to Cahill, able to make a move, and in it goes.
That's a great move right there.
Great move. What I'm going to tell Cahill, stay on your feet, kid. Don't leave your feet. Runyon all the way in, right-handed. No foul call, but gets the bucket. Mustangs up 4-2 with 5:30 left. Jaworski coming all the way down hard. Jaworski going around, trying to make something happen. Campbell right there. Wow. Nice ball movement. Nice finish by Campbell.
Man, Campbell tough down low.
Bo Houston trying to get through, not able to do so.
That's good D right there. The ball got hung up between them.
Oh, nice job by Jones. Oh, Cahill tried to get up and make it in, but was not able to save it. It'll be Grinnell ball. We got a 4-4 game of 5:06 left. I can tell you right now, Coach Rankin's not happy with how his defense is playing right now, just looking at his facial expression.
Well, and a lot of it is not that they've scored, but how they've scored and where the shots have come from. Everything is right under the basket.
Yeah, and that's not what you want. 3-point shot right there by Blackford. Misses. Rebound Houston. Houston going coast to coast. Campbell with the big block. Ball being pushed up right now by Stewart. I'm not Stewart, I'm sorry. McIlrath. Jaworski right there. McIlrath gets in. Man, that looked like Cahill took an elbow right there. Jones going to take it coast to coast and is able to finish. Nice job, Jackson Jones.
Strength of Jones right there to get that ball off the glass. That's a great shot.
I'll tell you, that was great body control right there by the senior.
Kind of ugly right now as far as the game goes.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
both teams are like, it's not going to be.
Cole with an early foul right there. We're going to have a couple of Mustangs checking in here. You're going to have Tyler Bailiff, Blake Perrin, and Trevor Cahill checking in for the Mustangs, giving Jones, Cahill, and Houston a break. Again, something the Mustangs have is a deep bench right here, Pat. Just like the girls and boys the same way.
Yep, they're 10 deep over there for sure.
Uh-oh. Tyler able to get his hand on the ball, pushes the ball up to Hamill. Hamill going to work a little 360, get himself in, not able to finish. Rebound right there by Johnson. Nice rebound for Grinnell right there. Mustangs just got to finish in transition. They're getting opportunities. They just got to finish. Jaworski guarded by Hamill at the top. Swings it over to Johnson. Not a good pass. If Runyon was looking, that was an easy take.
Yeah.
Blackford over to Johnson. Working his way in to Campbell at the top. He's going to swing it all the way under the basket to Blackford. He's going to try. Blocked by Cole Glasgow. Campbell's on the ground right there. Cahill able to pick the ball up. Over to Glasgow for the nice finish. What a great feed right there by Trevor Cahill.
And the defense leading to the offense.
Trevor Hamill, holy smoke. Sorry about that, Trevor.
Whoa, Jesus.
Whoa.
That was the right call. I didn't think they were going to call it because the dude went all the way up into his shoulders like that.
Tell you what, the one thing the Mustangs do is they take charges, and Joel Rankin loves shaking a charge, and Hamill got one right there.
Yeah, that one was up high.
But we have 4 in the first. We took 4 charges in the first half of the Carroll game on Saturday, and Mustangs won a close one in overtime there. Perrin right now with the ball, looking, dishes it into Hamill. Hamill's in, gets it to Perrin, who's finishes. Nice give and go right there. Hamill to Perrin. Nice assist. Like what I'm seeing right here. All right, Jaworski coming up. Tyler Bailiff tips the ball away, slips and falls, but nice defense right there.
Like reflexes.
Oh, nice job tipping the ball away by Bailiff. Hamill in the Glasgow, and he's going to finish. Look at that, the Mustangs getting it done, and that's a timeout by Grinnell. Wow, what a sequence of events there, Pat, for the Mustangs.
Well, a lot of contact from the Mustangs going towards the Tigers' way there for sure, letting them play. A little bit handsy right there, but advantage Mustangs.
And I'll tell you what, the Mustangs with 12 points, none of them by the 3 right now, only taking the 1 3-pointer. They're just able to get some steals, and again, transition offense is what they like to see. And they're doing that very well right now.
Well, they're going to continue to, if that's the way it's going to be, where you get that much pressure, whoever's on that backside, when they see that steal up on the corner, they're going to fly out there for an easy 2 points.
All right, Runyon back in the game, giving Glasgow a break. So you got Bo Houston, Jacob Runyon, Blake Perrin, Tyler Bailiff, and Trevor Hamill for the Mustangs. It looks like the Mustangs are going to do a little 3-quarter trap here possibly, a little pressure. This is what they love to do. It's risk-reward right here for the Mustangs. Little trap right here, swings it over. Oh, that was going to be a good pass right there, but knocked away by the Mustangs. Grinnell's going to inbound under the basket.
Yeah, Hamill gets his foot
Hamill
on the
knocks
ball.
another one away.
He should be a soccer player.
I'll tell you what, man. It's like McIlrath under the basket. Dillon's going to get the ball into Jaworski. Dillon gets the ball stolen away. Hamill's got that one, feeds it to Tyler Bailiff. All the way up to Bo Houston. To Blake Perrin. Wow! What ball movement!
So
holy smokes!
2 minutes and 15 seconds, start that quarter. That's how you run a fast break right there.
That was perfect. Tyler able to knock the ball away. Here we go. Tyler with an easy layup for the Mustangs. Nice 2 points right there. 16-14 Mustang, or 16-4 Mustang lead with 1:50 left. Bo Houston's got, I'm going to take that one away. He wasn't able to, unfortunately. Still able to hold. They're trying to get into Jaworski. Oh, they're going to get Blake Perrin for reaching in right there.
We probably could have had 4 or 5 of those so far in this first quarter.
The one thing the Mustangs do well, very active hands, and they do a really nice job just getting
absolutely.
in the lanes
defensive
and creating
pressure.
tips.
Relentless defense.
Troy Peitzman checking in for the Mustangs. Troy's been injured for most of the year and worked his way back a couple of games ago. This is his first home game since being off the injured list.
This is great to see him in, a senior. He's worked hard his entire life to get here on
Johnson,
this date.
cross-course pass, intercepted by Bo Houston. Gets it over to Blake Perrin. Guess what? That's an easy 2 points. The Mustangs making it look easy right now. 18-4 with 1:23 left in the first period.
And I think this is one of the struggles that Grinnell has had. They've had a hard time scoring, and they also give up more points on a differential than what they're scoring. So this is typical, I think, of what they've seen.
Yeah, another turnover. Bo Houston with another one, and he's going to take it himself. The Euro step, able to finish. Really, Grinnell just is turning the ball over too much right now. They are not getting anything set up on their offensive side, and the Mustangs are living off the turnovers. Another one. Fast break, pushing the ball right here. Out to Bo Houston, thinking about three. Gets it over to Peitzman, over to Hamill. Hamill going to take it in, off the backboard, misses. Rebound Campbell for Grinnell. That was a big rebound for Grinnell right there.
It was, and everything, so as they come through, go to your money guy. Let's see if you can't find Jaworski and see if you can't get him a good open shot.
Blackford to Stewart, back to Blackford. Mustangs doing a good job of getting into passing lanes. It's creating havoc for Grinnell. They are not moving very well without the ball right now, and that is something that is not going to bode well for him. Oh, there we go. Campbell with the shot. Misses. Rebound Hamill. Pushes it all the way up to Peitzman. Back to Bailiff, over to Hamill. What ball movement. I love what I'm seeing from the Mustangs.
It's 3 seconds.
Bo squares up for three, and he misses. Well, at the end of the first, very fast first period, might I say. The Mustangs 20, Grinnell 4. Started really rough. I mean, Grinnell came out really nice job getting 4 quick points. Mustangs, they're turning the ball over. They're not looking like they got their feet settled. And it's like a light switch flip, Pat. Then it went the other way. Now the Mustangs creating turnovers, fast break points. It's been a different game for the Mustangs.
And, and unfortunately, this is really probably what the kids expected when they're looking and say, okay, who do we play today or this week? We got Grinnell. Okay, this is what we want to see. They've already played them once, so they know how that game went. What can we do to increase our offensive efficiency even from that first game? Even though this is a game that the Mustangs should win, you got to be able to keep going and going hard during these games.
Hey, Schaefer's Auto Body, thanks for sponsoring the three-pointers tonight, but we haven't had one yet for the boys game. Up 20-4, all off at 2-point buckets. And if I'm a coach, I'm liking that. I mean, we can definitely shoot the three, but tonight we haven't had to yet so far.
Well, as they start to drive, I mean, everything's been wide open from layup standpoint. So there's you drive in, there's been no reason to really kick it out. We'll see if they do that a little bit right now just to work on all aspects of the game.
All right, Mustangs are going to start with the ball to start the second period. And I'm just going to throw a teaser out there. I'm going to continue to talk about this a little bit, but we have our cake auction coming up, Booster Club Cake Auction. DCG Bakes the World a Better Place coming up. I'll talk a little bit more about that, but that's coming up on February 11th, Pat. That'll be good stuff. All right, Peitzman gets the ball out to Runyon, over to Jones. Jones swings back out to Runyon. Tell you what, he has just been a phenomenal asset to this team this year. I cannot wait to do his senior spotlight interview and just kind of see how he feels about how he's been taken in with this team. He's just a great team player, awesome teammate. Peitzman for three, misses. Rebound right there, big one by McElrath. Dylan coming up, spin move right in. Oh, that wasn't a travel? Ooh, that was close.
Probably, but when it's 20-4, it's not a problem.
Trying to get the ball into Campbell, not able to do so. Brady Kaufman right now at the ball, guarded by Runyon. Swings the ball out to Cole Blackford. Over. Oh, man. Not able to do. Oh, out on the Mustangs. McElrath thought he might have something in there, but wasn't able to get it done. So we've got a couple of brothers out there. Blackford 21-24, Cole and Braden. Always love to see that on the court. We saw that for the girls, both and Grinnell and DCG had sisters on the court in the first game. Over to Campbell. Gives the ball back up to Blackford. That'd be Braden. Gets the ball over to Campbell again. Campbell trying to make something happen, doesn't do that. What a great rebound right there, though, and a block by Calix Cahill. Runyon, oh, man, Blackford gets in the way right there.
That's a block. Oh, wow.
Wow, they're going to give him a charge on that one.
Not sure I agree with that.
Jacob Runyon takes the charge. The Mustangs will get the possession of the ball. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Might not have his feet set, but charge is called. Mustang ball. Grinnell, a better offensive possession down there, just not able to put the ball in the basket, but a much better job moving the ball. And that's Runyon for three, in and out. And that's going to be a foul on number 50, Calix Cahill. That'll be his first, DCG's third team foul. 6:31 left in the second period. Mustangs 20, Grinnell 4. Slow start to this second period for both teams. No points scored yet. Ethan Walker checks in for the Tigers. Tipped out by the Mustangs. Grinnell to retain possession. Dylan McElrath will throw in. Gets into Blackford. Over to Kaufman. Over to McElrath, who works his way through two defenders. Not able to finish. Oh, man, Runyon over to Glasgow. Easy finish, and the foul. Big time and one right there for Cole Glasgow. Just got to love the transition offense we're seeing right here, Pat. I mean, the Mustangs just look so good on the transition right now.
Yeah, right now, as soon as, I mean, it's almost like Grinnell really needs to keep one person back all the time so that they can actually play defense, because it's 3-on-1 almost every time down court.
Or 2-on-1 or 3 on, I mean, either way, it's just out. Glasgow misses his free throw. Jaworski checks back in for Grinnell. Trapped and traveled.
He did.
He did.
He went through and he slid a little bit. It was that sudden stop. That defender came over. I think Bo Houston comes over and pinches that off.
And even with these awesome new shoes and stuff like that, it's tough to stop that quick and not slide a little bit on these floors.
Well, these are big
Runyon.
kids.
Oh, man, takes it to the basket. Jacob Runyon with the big finish. 24-4 Mustang lead with just under 6 minutes left. All the way over. Runyon's like, I'll take that. Those big cross-court passes. Oh, my gosh. How did he get that over to Bo Houston for the two?
That's
holy smoke.
Court vision right there.
It's that risk reward. Some teams do really well. Three-point bucket there, ends up short. Bo Houston comes back up with it, and he's going to push. Gets it up to Jones, who's going to take it all the way in. And he's going to get the finish on that. Jackson Jones with the two. Could have been close to a foul on that, not called. 28-4 Mustang lead. Jaworski, nice crossover right there, gets the ball in. Turns, that'll be a foul on Calix. This little push. Oh, they're going to travel. Looked like he might have pushed a little bit.
He did push, not just a little bit, but a lot of it, but I thought it was enough to just clear enough space, and he's going to lay that in.
Yeah, Ethan Walker, the sophomore, getting a little bit of minutes here. Gets called on the travel. Mustangs possession. Just coming up on the 5-minute mark here in the second period. Runyon gets it over to Houston. Runyon coming around, gets it to Jones. Jones thinking about the three, doesn't. Over to Cahill. And he will this time. Jones for three. Boom! Shakalaka! First three of the game for Jackson Jones. That's a Schaefer's auto body three-pointer.
And Jones, I think, is your leading scorer of the game.
Yeah, we get to talk to him after the game as part of our senior spotlight, Pat. I'm excited to talk with Jackson. I've known him for a long time. That'll be a fun interview. All right, Mustangs making a lot of substitutions. Tyler Bailiff and Troy Peitzman, Braden Fuller, Blake Perrin, and the man number 22 himself. Oh, my goodness, man. Almost had the takeaway there. Tell you what, Trevor Hamill's got some hands. He could ball out on the football field. Almost had a takeaway there.
So
Mustangs to retain possession.
Does he play in
Wide
football?
receiver. I'll tell you what, he had a great year this year for the Mustangs too. Trevor Hamill, number 22.
That was a nice catch out there in space right there for sure.
Handoff right there to Peitzman. Gets it over to Hamill. Hamill's going to come back around. Looks to dish to Peitzman. Dish back out. Up to Hamill at the top of the key. Out to Bailiff for three. Short. Rebound by Johnson. He's going to push up right there to Jaworski. Not able to get anything there. Campbell with the rebound. That'll be a jump ball. And that should be Grinnell's ball, if I'm not mistaken.
Braden Fuller not giving it up.
Nope. B-Full's like, that's my ball. Nice job right there. All right, Blackford to get the ball in. All the way out to Johnson. Swings it over to Jaworski. Guarded by Peitzman. Over to Johnson. Nice pass there.
Yep.
Yeah, foul should have been called. It was. Fuller got over.
Yep. Fuller will get that one. Hearing that one.
Yeah, Braden Fuller be called with his first. Team's fourth team foul. All right, Blackford for 2. Buries the first. That's the first point of the second period here for the Tigers.
Yeah, the Lady Mustangs had one of those same things.
This is the second.
Went about 4 minutes without scoring.
Blake Perrin, the general, bringing it up for the Mustangs. Hands off to Troy Peitzman. Over to Hamill. Trevor going to dribble penetrate there. He's going to be fouled. Almost gets it to go in. But Trevor Love, how aggressive. Taking it to the basket, able to draw the foul. And that'll be foul number 23, Campbell, his first. Team 16 foul. Hamill the line to shoot 2 for the Mustangs.
We get to see Hamill next year as well, as he's only a junior.
He's only a junior. He buries the first, gets a little roll action off the rim there.
And Hamill, I think, is one of those starters that gets starter minutes, but not
buries
starting the game.
Yeah, no doubt. Pivotal bench player, and we've got a lot of those on this team. 33-5 Mustang lead, 3:38 left in the second. Nice defense by Hamill, able to get it over to Jaworski as Blackford. Campbell dishes back out. I'm sorry, this is Blackford. Nice fadeaway, isn't able to finish. Braden Fuller comes down with the rebound. I'll take that. Peitzman pushing the ball up. Nice little crossover himself. Tried to finish with the right hand there.
That was a nice move right there.
It was a great move by Peitzman. Like to see him back on the court.
Absolutely.
Looking healthy. Oh, man, turnover by Blackford there. Definitely tell that him and Stewart were not on the same page on that pass.
Well, it's tough when it's 33-5 and the flow of the game offensively, the defense is just dominating the game.
The general hands it to Peitzman, to Hamill, to Bailiff, over to Perrin, over to Bailiff, who's going to take it in himself. Ball taken away, though, right there by Stewart.
And he gets it
right back. Hamill for 3, hands it to B-Full for 3. Just off the back rim. Blake tried to tip it to Tyler, wasn't able to get it. Stewart bringing the ball up for Grinnell. Tipped away right there by Bailiff. Johnson able to get it in, and he's going to be fouled by Hamill. Yeah, that was all body that Trevor Hamill got right there. That was definite foul. It's going to put Johnson at the line to shoot 2. 2:31 left in the second. Mustangs up 33-5 before the free throws. And just missed the first. He's got one more. Peitzman checking out. Bo Houston checking in for the Mustangs. All right, Johnson for a second free throw. Buries the second. All right, Tyler passes it into the general, and he'll bring it up for the Mustangs. 2.5 minutes left in the second period. 33-6 Mustangs lead. Tyler Bailiff comes around, gets it to Perrin. Perrin out to Fuller. Fuller's going to dish it back out to Perrin. Gets it to Bo Houston, over to Tyler Bailiff, over to Hamill. Good ball movement by the Mustangs, just what you like to see here. Bo Houston's going to bring it all the way in. Out to Perrin in the corner for 3. Buries the three-pointer! That's a Schaefer's Auto Body three-pointer by Blake Perrin.
And that was one of the first times we saw a lot of offense, a drive in and a dish out like we talked at the quarter.
That was a big 3 by Perrin right there. Got to like to see that. The second 3 for the Mustangs tonight.
And we've seen Perrin.
That's a kick ball.
Yep.
And
we've seen Perrin make that shot so many times. He's such a good baseline three-point shooter.
No doubt. Cole Glasgow and Jacob Runyon checking in for Tyler Bailiff and Braden Fuller, both getting good minutes there for the Mustangs. 1:44 left in the second. Mustangs up 36-6. Runyon to bring the ball up. Gets it over to Glasgow, over to Perrin. Gets it into Hamill. Trying to do a little something. Gets it over to Bo Houston. Not able to quite finish there. Gets it in the corner, though, and Bo Houston's got all day to set up for that. Oh, he does miss, though. He makes those so at a higher percentage of the time.
Yeah, you want that shot for him for sure.
Oh, Cole comes over. Ends up being out on the Grinnell player. Jones coming in, checking in for Hamill.
Hamill gave some great minutes right there.
Yeah, good minutes for Hamill. All right, Glasgow gets the ball into Runyon. 1:18 left.
And basically minus Cahill, you got your starters out there now.
Jones for three. Misses, rebound Glasgow. Back to Jones, over to Runyon, over to Houston. He's going to take it in. I'll take an easy two. Nice job by Bo Houston right there. That's just when you know you don't need to take it if you're going to give it in a lane like that. I'm going to take that in myself. All right, swings over to Blackford. Gets it back over to Jaworski. See if Grinnell can get a good offensive set here before the half. Jaworski misses. Rebound Runyon, 41 seconds left. Runyon off to Houston, and he's going to square up for three. And he buries the three-pointer! That's a Shaver Auto Body three-pointer right there by Bo Houston.
You look at the D all the way over. It doesn't matter what the score is. You're expected to play defense if you're going to be on this team and play for Coach Rankin.
Glasgow tips it away. Right job by Jackson Jones tipping the ball away. Mustang's able to get it up. And Cole's going to go up. And I'll take that. Oh, wasn't able to finish. Good rebound right there by Grinnell. Camel to Jaworski. And it's not able to finish. All right, that's the end of the first half, everybody. Your Mustangs 41, the Grinnell Tigers 6. And here at halftime, everybody, we're going to do something a little bit special. The all-academic state recognition for the football players are going to be down here during halftime. So before that happens, I want to get in and talk about this cake auction. The DCG Booster Club cake auction is right around the corner. We haven't done this for 2 years. This is a big deal. This year's theme is DCG Bakes the World a Better Place. It will take place on Friday, February 11th during the girls and boys doubleheader basketball game as we host Newton that night. All proceeds from this fundraiser go to support DCG athletics and purchasing uniforms and other equipment. Well, before we do that, I'm going to pass it down to center court and let's recognize these amazing academic student athletes.
Participating in football. This year's academic basketball winners include A.J. John Deere, Jackson Jones, Katie Bach, Max Patano, Gavin Todd. Congratulations to these academic outstanding athletes coming off the football field. Let's give it up for these young men. Keep up the good work, man. In addition, tonight we want to congratulate senior Mustang football player Alex Avens for being selected to participate in the 2022 Shrine Football All-Star Game. Avens was an all-district defensive back in 2021 and will play on the defensive side of the ball this summer for the South Squad. Avens will not be the only DCG representative at the game as the South Shrine team head coach will be Mustang head coach Scott Hyman. Hyman served as an assistant coach in 2007 and will lead the South Squad into the game this year on July 23rd at the Union Home in Cedar Falls. Congratulations to Coach Hyman and Alex Avens.
All right, everybody, we're back. It's awesome seeing those student athletes recognized, not just for being a phenomenal athlete, but for their grades and what they do in the classroom. That's outstanding. Let's get back to this cake auction. So just so you guys know, the proceeds go to our DCG Athletics to purchase uniforms and other equipment. This is an activity for everyone to participate, though. So for all you bakers at home, whether you're new at baking or just figuring it out, or, man, you're a professional, been doing it for a long time, doesn't matter. Put a cake together. We're going to have 3 divisions, a professional, amateur, and teacher, staff, student supports teams division. Winning cakes will be auctioned off at halftime. of both games, and we'll have a silent auction in the comments for the remainder of the cakes. Bidders and bakers drive the success of this event. Excuse me. If you would like to participate, please prepare or donate a cake for the auction. Please have it in the Meadows comments no later than 4 p.m. on Friday the 11th. Remember, cakes entered will be judged on the following theme: DCG bakes the world a better place. All right, everybody, the cake auction is going to be awesome. It's been a while since we've done one, and I'll tell you what, Pat, some of those cakes are outstanding.
Yeah, when you have the cakes, these are professional type stuff almost. You know, like the year we did it, the first year, there was spaghetti and meatballs, and it looked exactly like it. We had a state tournament softball cake. We had this, I don't know what this thing was, but it looked like a monster that comes through. It's just like Cake Boss and some of the things that they make. So these are ridiculously artistic cakes that come through. So then the money that is generated out of this whole thing, it goes through. Families were teaming up so that they could get the cake that they wanted. One of them went for over $1,000.
Unbelievable.
And it was just an unbelievable fundraising event. Obviously, it's a tax-deductible effort as well, so it's an amazing opportunity to really support the DCG Booster Club.
Yeah, so February 11th, man, we want to have a big crowd out here. We want to see a lot of money being raised. And trust me, these cakes, they're going to be top grade. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So cake auction coming up. Again, want to give a shout out to Schaefer Auto Body for being our 3-point sponsor tonight. We've got to shout them out a couple of times in the second period. We got half a game left. Your Mustangs 41, Grinnell 6. I'll tell you what, Pat, I've been impressed with the Mustangs' transition offense. Their diligence on defense, getting a lot of turnovers. Grinnell's just struggled turning the ball over too much, allowing for a lot of easy, fast break points for the Mustangs.
It has, and it's probably going to be more of the same in the second half. When it cut the reality of the situation is DCG has better athletes. They're quicker to the ball. The defense is just stifling. I don't know as if they've seen defense like this other than maybe when they played us before, but they're playing tough competition. But
Little Hawkeye Conference is tough, Pat.
Yeah, you get into this conference here and you look at what you're up against, and it's just an unbelievable basketball conference. To me, it's the best in 4A basketball for the boys.
Well, hey, before I forget, we didn't talk about this in the girls' game, so hopefully it's those of you that are watch both. Let's talk a little bit what's coming up for these Mustangs, Pat. So on Friday, both of these teams, the girls and boys, will be at Indianola, and that's going to be another tough conference game, not just for the boys, but for the girls as well. Going to be big-time basketball there. I know they'll be streaming it in Indianola. If you can't make it there, you better be watching. It's going to be awesome. And then on Saturday, Pat, we're back at home. We rescheduled the Boone game that got snowed out a couple of weeks ago. Boone's coming to the Meadows, to the stable here at the Meadows Gym on Saturday. So we'll be back here for that, get to broadcast that game. So be ready for those couple of games coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to Indianola for sure. That game, going to Indianola is always tough. Doesn't matter. You can ask any team that goes. They're going to play you tough. We got a big win against them at home this year. Both the girls and boys did. But they're going to have to go back and give repeat performances in a very hostile environment at Indianola.
Yeah, there's no doubt when it doesn't matter what happened in the first game that you played. Every team's a different team now. They're sharper at different things. They're better at certain things. They're in better shape physically. So now it's going to be a matter, because we know that the Indianola girls are not going to shoot as poorly as what they did here in this gym.
Yeah, no doubt.
So they're going to make shots. Now it's just a matter, can we do the things that we were successful at offensively to get that game out of reach for them?
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody. We started the stream because we had our interview run a little bit late, but hey, make sure you got about 3.5 minutes left. If you don't have your popcorn popped or you don't have your treats or snacks, make sure you grab them. If you do have them, good for you. Grab a beverage of your choice. Make sure you sit down. Hopefully this will be an entertaining half of basketball. I know we're up big right now, but the nice thing about this is we're going to see players from both teams that maybe don't get a lot of minutes. Typically at the varsity level, get to play a little bit. Love to be able to get some boom shakalaka highlights out for some nice big shots for that. So please stick around for that aspect of things. But more than that, at the end of the game, we get to interview senior Jackson Jones for the Senior Spotlight for the boys. I've known Jackson for a long, long time. And I'm really excited to get a chance to come up here and get to interview him, for everybody out there at home to get to learn a little bit about Jackson Jones and kind of see what he's got going on. So please stick around for the senior spotlight after that. But we got 2.5 minutes of halftime left. What do you think Grinnell's talking about in that locker room, Pat?
Well, they're saying, hey, let's go out there and be competitive in the third quarter. We have to go out and compete. This is what this team that we're playing against right now, this is what we want to be. This is what we want to emulate. So if you want to beat the best, you got to at least get to the plate and play at the same level as what your competition is right here. So let's go compete. Let's compete for 1 minute. Let's compete for another 2 minutes. Let's go compete for 3 minutes. If you're tired, we'll get you out. We'll get you back in, things like that. But we have to compete. The effort is there. That hasn't been in question. There's been defensive breakdowns. And if you look at, one thing that was very interesting between the boys and the girls game is the number one scorer on the girls, Ivy Schmidt. She had 3 points at halftime. The number one scorer for Grinnell, Calvin Jaworski, 202 points on the season. For the people online, Cole Glasgow has 187. He's scored more points this year than what our All-Stater has. 0 points in the first half. So somehow they've got to get him. So their number ones across the board, obviously, is a point of emphasis for both the boys and the girls coaches. We got to shut these people down right here if we have a chance to win.
Yeah, I'm going to assume both of these teams, though the lead is what it is, they got to come out thinking it's a 0-0 game. Don't look at the scoreboard. And I agree with you 100%, Pat. I want to see Grinnell really just toughen up a little bit, defensively generate some turnovers for themselves, generate some offense. I'd like to see them get some things going here because I know from a Mustang standpoint, that's what Joel Rank is going to expect from this team. So I expect the Mustangs to come out, continue to play hard, be stifling on defense. I just want to see Grinnell be able to step up and start doing a little bit of the same thing. There's a lot of talented athletes on that Grinnell Tigers team down there. It should be a lot of fun to see what kind of adjustments they made at halftime and how they're going to come out and play this second half of basketball.
Well, one thing you can do, stop the layups. You gotta take something away. Cut off the layups. No more layups. So they're going to go in there, foul, whatever the case is. But we got to have help D everywhere around there to stop that dribble penetration.
Mustangs they should be starting with possession here. So Mustangs will start with the ball as we come out of halftime. Again, hope everybody got their potty break in and everybody's ready to rock and roll here because second half is getting ready to get underway. Get your snacks, get your drinks. I've got my water right here. My snacks will have to wait till I get home though, Pat.
There you go.
Doggone. All right, we got the starting lineups out for both teams as we get ready to start the second half. Cole passes it into Runyon. Jacob's going to bring the ball up for the Mustangs. Cole Glasgow with the ball at the top. He's going to swing it around to Jones, over to Runyon. Bo Houston cutting through. Runyon gets it back out to Jones. Jones to Glasgow. Out to Cahill, over to Runyon. Again, the Mustangs, they don't need to really do a whole lot. They're going to wait for an open shot.
But they're also waiting for the things to break down defensively. They did in the first half. We'll see if it does. We missed a spot right there. We had a shot into Cahill.
Yep. And they'll look for that again. Houston all the way over to Cahill at the top of the key. Swings it over to Jones. Gets it over to Runyon, who's going to go around Johnson. He's going to draw the foul. And that'll be on the floor. So Mustangs will take out under the basket.
So
foul called on number 20.
So 35-point lead
Johnson.
Is continuous clock. So if you're looking at the clock, it is continuous clock right now.
Yeah, we want to see Grinnell get back into this game. But at the end of the day, see what the Mustangs are going to do. Gets the ball into Cahill. Cahill's going to look to go around. Uses his height, isn't able to get it. Tip back out to Glasgow for three. Cole buries a three-pointer, and that is a Schaefer's Auto Body three-pointer. Into Campbell. Campbell working himself, and he's going to be fouled. Not sure that's going to be on Glasgow or Calix.
I'm very impressed with him. he's an effective, very effective low post player for Grinnell.
All right, Glasgow with his second foul, first team foul for the Mustangs. Campbell at the line to shoot 2. Buries his first. I agree with you 100%. Very impressed with Campbell. He's got great size, very strong player. He's got good feet, good ball skills.
So they've got the inside presence right there, but they're not able to get anything right now on the outside to open anything up.
This is the second. Jones with the rebound. Runyon to bring the ball up for the Mustangs. All right, here we go. Mustangs continuing to work. Gets the ball over to Cahill. Hands off to Runyon. Into Cahill. Out to Jones for 3 at the top of the key. Misses. Tip. Oh, Glasgow with the tip and able to get the ball in on that one. Wow, what a bucket by Cole. That'll be 11 points for Glasgow. Him and Houston tied for the team lead right now. Jaworski. Oh, nice job right there by Jaworski. Drive and finish right there. And Cole able to finish. Going to get called for the foul is going to be number 24, Blackford. But the basket's going to count. That's going to be an and 1 shot right there for Glasgow.
It should be an and 2, as he ended up running over and around and hit the official on the way through. I'm surprised he was able to even get to the basket.
All right, Glasgow at the free throw line. Misses his free throw. And that's something Cole's been struggling with a little bit these last few games, is just his free throws. And that's something that he's going to continue to work on, because we are going to need those down the stretch. There's no doubt about it. And the tough thing about free throws, Pat, a lot of it's just in the head, you know, working through that. Just got to be confident when you get up there, trust your shot. Calix working Campbell. Campbell continue to work, gets the bucket. Super impressive right there by Campbell.
Absolutely.
Runyon bringing the ball up right here. He's going to go around, all the way around. Gets it to Jones. He's going to go around to Houston. Bo with the 3 at the top. Buries another three-pointer. That's a Schaefer's Auto Body three-pointer. And that is another big shot for Bo Houston.
When you've got shooters, the game becomes a lot easier for you.
No doubt. Johnson over to Campbell. Campbell's going to continue to work. Got to be careful. Gets another 2 points. Going to have to help down on him here at some point, because he's making it look easy down low.
I think Cahill's really going to have to start stepping this up on the defensive side right here.
Oh,
not that
nice.
He's not playing good D, but it's like, all right, I'm being challenged now, so let's go get some.
Runyon with a great dish to Glasgow for the finish for the Mustangs. Campbell with the jump shot. He's going to be short on that. Jones with the rebound. He's going to push it up. Gets it up to Runyon. Looking for somebody to come across. Didn't happen. Cole passes over to Houston. Houston's going to go right down the middle. Passes out to Runyon. He's going to go around everybody. To Houston, to Cahill. Cahill's going to go to finish, and he'll be fouled. And he's going to get to shoot 2. Good ball movement, just getting the cutter through, hits the cutter there. Calix's not able to finish as he's fouled, but still an absolute great job. He gets to shoot 2 free throws, Pat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sophomore hits his first. Nice job, Calix. All right, Dylan McElrath is in, and number 22, Nick Brennicke for the Tigers. All right, Cahill getting ready to shoot his second free throw. All the subs are in. Official had something to say to Calix down there. I wish I could have heard what he said. Little smiles going on down there. Oh, misses the second, in and out. Big rebound right there by the Tigers. Jaworski gets the ball over from Stewart. Over to Stewart, trying to get the ball in. It's going to be tough when you don't have Campbell down there.
That's right now.
Jaworski turnaround jump shot, misses, rebound Jones. Boy, he's had a great night on the boards, Jackson has. That was a tough pass. Cole coming to the ball was able to, oh man, knocked away again right there. Calix fouled, and he's going to go back to the line.
And that's kind of what we said a little bit at the beginning, is no more layups. If they're going to be down there, we've got to go for the ball, be clean about everything, but no more layups.
All right, I think you're going to see the passing of the torch. The starters are going to get ready to exit the game, and that'll probably be it for the starters for the Mustangs.
The end of the
We saw
run.
the bench shift down. Calix hits his first. Checking in for Grinnell is the sophomore, number 35, Ethan Walker.
And the expectations of this crew that's out there right now are the same as it was with all of the starters.
Yep, T-Ham checking in. Tyler Bailiff, Troy Peitzman, the miss of the free throw. Sophomore with the rebound. Blake Perrin's in as well. And then Beeful will check in as soon as we have a stop of possession. He'll check in for Calix. All right, Blackford at the top, swings it around. Right now, Stewart's got the ball. To Walker. Oh, misses, but Blackford there to pick up the pieces there. Sending to Walker, over to Stewart, trying to get into Jaworski, just not happening.
Tyler down there handling the beef.
Yeah, Tyler is not afraid to get physical. I'll tell you that right now. It's one thing I'm very proud of my son. He is not afraid to go out and have some fun. And able to knock the ball away and generate the turnover. Hamill gets it up to nice finish right there by Calix Cahill. Wow. How he's able to turn his body and get that ball to go in is beyond belief right there. Jaworski gets it over, another turnover. Tyler with another interception, takes it to Blake Perrin. He goes out. Oh, tries to finish, and he'll be fouled. Blake Perrin, the general, to the line. But this is exactly what you said, though, Pat. I mean, you got your next 5 off the bench coming in. It looks like exactly your starters coming in. They're playing the exact same level right here.
Well, defense, you're going to play defense.
Perrin buries the first.
Expectations, take the ball to the hole. If it's open, pass it. If it closes off, this is one of the most unselfish teams that I've seen from a Coach Rankin coach team in quite some time.
Misses the second. Oh, Beeful down on the ground. That's going to be a jump ball, and that will be Grinnell's ball. Nice job by Fuller to get on the floor there. So you got Cole Blackford checking in, and Campbell's back in for Grinnell. If I'm a Grinnell, I'm still feeding it to the big guy, make the Mustangs forced to help down low because they have not done that yet.
Yeah, I'm going down there all day.
No doubt. Fuller's being a little more physical down there. Might make it a little tougher on him, and that's what you need to do. Nice job by Fuller defensively right there to get around. Campbell getting on the floor trying to get it to him. Hamill gets the ball from Perrin. Over to Beeful. Out to Hamill for 3 at the top. And he's short. Fuller able to get his hand on the ball. Gets himself a rebound over to Peitzman. Over to Bailiff. Back to Troy. Troy's going to come around. A little behind the back. Gets it over to Perrin.
Let's get this thing set back up and see where everybody is again.
No doubt. Peitzman's going to come in and work his way through. Oh, man, in and out. The senior had a shot there. Nice rebound by Grinnell, though. Blackford bringing it up. And a turnover. Not what you want to see. 1:27 left in the third period. 58-13 Mustang lead. And in case you are looking, it is a running clock right now. So the clock will not stop until Grinnell gets back within 35 points. Perrin gets the ball over to T-Ham. Trevor Hamill at the top gets it over to Bailiff. Tyler swings at the Peitzman, and he's going to work his way in here. And Troy does get the finish this time. Great job right there by Troy Peitzman with the finish.
Peitzman has improved so much over the years. That's why you continue to work hard. All you got to do is watch him play the game.
Yeah, he definitely puts the work in, and it's really nice to see him off the injured list. Campbell should have took that right in. If I'm telling the senior, you should have just took that in.
Absolutely.
Big time three-pointer right there by Brady Stewart. First one right there for Grinnell tonight. 60-16 lead, 31 seconds left in the third. Swings at the Peitzman, over to Hamill. Hamill not seeing anything. He needs to get it out. Gets it over to Peitzman, up to Bailiff at the top of the key. Swings at the Beeful, 20 seconds. They'll hold to the last shot. Tyler Bailiff going to take it in. Nice feed down to Fuller. Out to Hamill. Hamill's going to swing around. Over to Bailiff, back into Hamill. Hamill's going to work his way in, and he's going to get the and one. Wow, Trevor Hamill making it work down there. He's going to get the bucket and the foul.
When he goes up and shoots the ball, he's I don't know. His positioning is so awkward. It's like the defender doesn't know what to do with what and how he's athletic enough to get the ball over his shoulder like that. A great shot.
And in and out on the free throw. Again, struggling. Tyler Bailiff, though. Look at
go.
that move by Tyler Bailiff. Rebound. Spin around 360 for the last-minute shot. Unbelievable. Nice job, Tyler Bailiff.
That's just a court awareness really right there as well. Ball comes right to him. He's like, hey, I don't have time to throw this thing on. I'm putting it right off the glass.
Unbelievable shot by Bailiff. Coming off the spin move. 8 minutes left in this game as we have 1 period left. The Mustangs up 64-16. Hopefully everybody at home is still tuned in. I know with the score being what it is, a lot of people might be leaving. But if you're still on, thanks for staying with us. As again, we've got Jackson Jones joining us for the senior spotlight after the game. Been a lot of fun to watch this team play tonight. A lot of unselfish basketball, like you said, Pat. Just really great ball movement. Lots of layups tonight.
And this is what, if you're one of the Mustangs, you're like, man, this is a great game. And you get to go out there and just have fun on a lot of this stuff here. Not so much fun on the other side of it on the receiving end, but when you're on the giving end of it, it's fun. You get to move around and you get to do some things that maybe you haven't done in the past.
All right, Mustangs start with possession. Perrin over to Bailiff, over to Beeful. Gets it over to Peitzman, over to Bailiff. Perrin. Good ball movement again, right in. Oh, Peitzman, if he swings around, he's got a layup there. Again, great ball movement by the Mustangs. They don't have to do anything but work on getting that layup, and that's what probably Coach Rankin's saying. Hey, don't settle. I mean, if you're wide open, you can take a three, but at the end of the day,
jeez.
Foul is going to be called. Peitzman will go to the line.
That was a very good call, and with two forearms and the knee.
Campbell charged with the foul on that one. Peitzman at the line to shoot 2. Misses the first.
I think by the time Peitzman gets back, gets his legs underneath of him from playing and things like that, he's going to have a very big impact on this team as they start their state tournament run.
Buries the second. 65-16 Mustang lead with 7.5 minutes left in the fourth period. Jaworski bringing the ball down for the Tigers, comes around. He's going to take it himself. Doesn't finish. Oh, it's going to be out Blake Perrin.
I like that shot by him. You take it, be aggressive, go to the hoop, see if you can't catch a foul or something like that.
Senior trying to make something happen here. Gets it out to Campbell. Campbell looking to get in. He's going to bring the ball out to the top. He's going to look to kind of do his own thing. He's going to dish back out. 3 at the top. That's a big-time three-pointer by Dylan McElrath. And again, second 3 right there for the Tigers. 65-19 lead. Ball movement good by the Mustangs. Hamill coming around. Gets the ball over to Perrin. Floater misses.
All the passes right now that the Mustangs are making, all of them are wide open. There's no pressure on that ball. Regardless of what the score is and anything like that, take us some chances. Go in there and get into some of those passing lanes.
All right, we got 5 new Mustangs checking in. We got Drew Rankin. We got Mitchell checking in. We got, who else we got now? Skylar Nolte. We got Austin Megason. And, I'm sorry, that's York Megason. And, who else we got down there? Oh, hold on. We got Campbell making a move down there. Oh, that's Hudson Ellert down there for the Mustangs. Gets it in. York guarding Campbell down here. Campbell, really nice spin move right there. Nice finish right there by the senior.
That's an all-conference player right there. We've seen a lot of good basketball players. That's an all-conference player, number 23.
He's playing really good basketball for the Tigers tonight, and that's what you got to have. Oh, nice feed right there by Megason into Ellert for the finish at 2 points. 67-21 Mustangs lead. Jaworski working his way around. Got to be careful. Jump shot, buries it.
God, sweet shot right there.
Really pretty shot by Jaworski. I like the Tigers. They're not bowing down. They're continuing to battle. They're working. It's what you want to see out of a team like this. Seniors working hard down there. Rankin gets the ball from Mitchell. Hudson over to York, back to Drew. Nolte back to Drew. Rankin for three at the top. He's going to be short. Rebound, Campbell. He's going to push the ball up. Drew's like, hey, I'll take that back,
Yeah,
though.
thank you very much.
Gets it to Nolte for three at the top. Misses. Rebound right there by the Tigers. Jaworski working his way around, and he's going to get the foul in the and one. Tell you what, we held him in check for the first, but he's really taking it on and scoring some points right here.
Yeah, he's been a lot more aggressive with the ball. Definitely. Oh, here comes a fan favorite.
Yeah, Josh Hartstead, the junior, checking in. Student section loving it. And he misses. Rebound, York Megason. Gets it over to Drew Rankin. Rankin's going to bring the ball up. Skylar Nolte bring it up. Ball's knocked away. Picked up by Jaworski for the Grinnell Tigers. Turnover Mustangs. 4:23 left here in the game. Oh, tipped away by Nolte. Who's going to come up.
Oh, he
lays it in for the Nolte. Got a little boom shakalaka for Skylar Nolte. Oh, foul's going to be called. Really nice job by Skylar getting in there, able to put the ball in the basket down there. Great job by the senior. Mitchell checking back in, Drew Rankin checking out. You're going to see these guys probably rotating through quite a bit here in the next 3 minutes. Gets the ball in.
Got to take
Looking
that.
to shoot three, and he doesn't. Comes in. Foul's going to be called. Tigers will go to the line. Brennick to the line for the Tigers. Misses the first. 69-25 with 3:32 left in the game. Rankin's going to come in and check in for York. Like I said, you're going to see these guys rotate in as much as possible just to try to keep things fresh, and you love seeing these guys in the game. Barry's the second. Campbell back in for the Tigers.
You know, all these kids that are out there right now, we've said it before, expectations are the same. Coaching is still the same. The kids are all learning all the different plays and all the different expectations right there. Game is still the same.
Hudson gets over to Drew, swings it over to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to work it in, dishes out to Hudson for three in the corner. Hudson misses. Rebound Jaworski. He's pushing the ball down. Again, trying to do a lot by himself. Dishes back out. Nice close there by Hudson.
Jeez.
Foul called again. That'll be on Mitchell. Blocking foul called. Dylan's going to shoot 2 free throws here. Johnson's going to check back in for Grinnell. Surprised they're stopping the clock. Buries the free throw. York's going to check in for Hudson. Drew Rankin to bring the ball up for the Mustangs. Swings over to Josh. Josh for three.
Oh, my God, I thought
misses.
that one was in for sure.
Drew Rankin gets the ball over
He's
to
gonna
Josh
shoot
again
it
for
again.
3. Oh, and misses. Campbell with the rebound, and he's going to push it all the way himself. Gets it back out. Johnson for 3. Misses. Rebound Mitchell.
This Josh Harstead is the only player on the team that has not scored a varsity basket.
Well, there you go. I think
So
we're going to try to
here's
get him
your
some
shot.
points. Nice patch right there, or pass by Mitchell. Jaworski out to Dylan. And he's got a travel call.
Whoa.
Skyler checking, or Hudson checking in for Skyler.
I saw Josh Harstead coming for me. I think I'd get out of the way too.
Yeah.
Don't settle for the 3, Josh. Take that thing in.
He shoots. It's going to be off. Rebound. Love the bench down there, rooting him on, trying to get him a bucket. They got to love it. Grinnell moving the ball. We're going to try to get themselves another bucket right here. Jump shot. Good. That was a good-looking shot.
He puts one in the hole. It'll wake up the city of Dallas Center and Grimes.
All right, Mitchell at the top. Going to come. He's going to hand off to Josh.
Drive it in there, big fella.
Swings it over to Hudson for 3 at the top. And that'll be off. Rebound, Grinnell. 1:12 left, 71-31. Mustangs lead. Foul on Mitchell. Grinnell will take the ball out, as that's only the 6th foul. Grinnell with a couple of new players checking in for the Tigers. 44 seconds as the clock continues to tick. Good defense by the Mustangs. 31 seconds. Swings it, 24 seconds. Trying to get it down low. 3 at the top, missed, doesn't take it. Mitchell able to tip.
No, that's going to do it right there.
8-7, got to shoot. And he does, and bucket ball!
Just like they drew it up right there.
Holy smokes, and with that bucket, your Mustangs win 71-33 against the Tigers here at home. Another big conference win for the Mustangs. Takes them to 11-2. Just to give you an idea of what's upcoming for these Mustangs, both the boys and girls will be at Indianola this Friday night. Another tough conference game for both teams. And then we'll be back here at home, Pat and I, broadcasting a home game against Boone on Saturday. So that's kind of what's up and coming.
And the girls start at 3:30.
Let's see if I can pull that
It's
up
an
real quick.
early start. I think it was like, maybe it was 3 o'clock and 4:30 or something like that.
Yeah,
So
see
it's not a 6 o'clock game.
So the girls will start first against Boone here at home, and that'll be at 3 o'clock. So the boys will be right after that.
3.
And that will start at 4:45. So 3 and 4:45 here at home on Saturday. So those are your 2 upcoming games for these Mustang teams. Please hold tight as Jackson Jones will be joining us shortly. Looks like he's going to be working his way up right now, so we'll get a chance to talk with Jackson. Big win for the Mustangs. Again, big shout out to Schaefer's Auto Body being our 3-point sponsor tonight. Super excited about that and want to say thank you. Here he is right here, Jackson Jones. Hey, Jackson, throw that on and make sure you can hear us here real quick before we get started. Can you hear us, Jackson?
Check.
Yep.
All right, Jackson. Welcome, man. Up here to the booth. Get a chance to talk with you a little bit, man. Hey, big win here tonight against Grinnell. How do you feel after that win?
We played great. We had a good turnaround after a few tough games. We just played more together this game, pushed the ball up. We just played really well.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we were talking about that pretty much all game. The transition, I mean, Grinnell did turn the ball over a lot due to your guys' pressure defense, being able to tip the balls away, generating the turnovers. But, man, I'll tell you what, that fast break you guys ran tonight, pretty flawless on that, man, down there. A lot of points scored. So you guys got to be happy with that. Am I right?
Yeah.
You guys got a tough game coming up Friday against Indianola. So
Yeah.
it's good to get a good win under your belt tonight, right?
Yep.
All right, everybody. Well, hey, let's get to know Jackson Jones a little bit. I'm going to turn it over to Pat. He's going to throw some questions down. Let's get a little bit about Jackson.
All right.
So we'll go 94 seconds. Real quick. What's your favorite food?
Probably chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Ooh,
Boneless
love
or
that.
bone-in?
Boneless.
Boneless.
Got a flavor that goes with that?
Honey barbecue.
There you go.
Those are called chicken nuggets. All right? But whatever. Cat or a dog person?
Dog.
Oh, you guys had a dog. You guys have a
they
dog,
got two
right?
pugs,
Yeah,
man.
too.
Yep, the
Yeah.
old pugs. Favorite sport, not basketball.
Probably football.
Football. Yep, that makes sense. Toughest coach that you've played for, not your dad.
Coach Rankin. Probably.
Coach Rankin.
Coach Rankin.
Yeah,
He's a tough one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Expectations are high, aren't they? And it's nice that when you're playing, especially when you got a lot of high-level kids, to have those expectations there. It makes you stronger as a basketball player and a person.
Yeah, no doubt.
What other sports did you play growing up?
I played baseball as well. Up to last year, and I played baseball. So. Yeah.
So baseball, basketball, football.
Yeah.
The big three. There you go.
How many Instagram followers do you have?
Like 750 or so.
That's a pretty good number.
Jeez, not bad.
Got any big name people on that Instagram follower list?
Not really.
Come on now.
Does
Come
your dad follow you on Instagram?
He doesn't have Instagram.
That boy.
He's like us,
Yeah.
man. We have no idea what that's all
Yeah, the
about,
old
man.
people, they don't care
Be a
about
done
Instagram.
deal. No doubt about
Hey,
it,
that's
man.
94 seconds right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jackson, man, I've got the privilege, man. A lot of you guys get to watch you guys growing up playing. But let's talk a little bit about this senior season. It's a special season for a lot of you guys. You guys have been playing together, a lot of you, since second grade. But tell us a little bit about what it's been like for you this year playing on this team through, obviously, the wins. We've had some tough losses this year. But what's it been like for you?
Yeah, like you said, most of us played together since like third grade. It's been really special playing with everybody. And we just have there's really good team chemistry, have a good connection. Just hoping to make it back to the well and make us run the state championship.
Man, I'll tell you what, this team has the full capability. I mean, last year's team was good. Had a good team last year, right?
Yeah, we did.
You know, you lose some good seniors last year and coming into this year, but you've had like Jacob Runya come in, and you guys have welcomed him with open arms. He's been a good piece of this team. And then just all the seniors stepping up this year. I don't know, man. It might be a better team than we saw last year. I mean, what do you think about that?
I mean, we have the potential to go farther this year, but like you said, we got Runyon. He's been a really good addition to the team, and we just have that chemistry that we've always had since we've grown up.
Man, it's a lot of fun to watch, Jackson.
Yeah.
God, you got to love that so much.
We got Calix filling in Alex's role.
Yeah, I mean, and we thought about losing Alex because he was a big senior last year and filling up that middle. Calix has come in and he's opened some eyes. He's impressed this year. I think he's getting better every game. And so, yeah. So you got to feel good about where we're at, where we're going. We got some tough games coming up, but I have no doubt. I mean, you guys have won some tough games. You guys had a tough one against Carroll on Saturday.
Yeah.
Went to overtime, able to pull out a big dub there. So you guys are doing a lot of good things. So we'll talk a little bit about, basketball is your passion. Yeah. You say you love playing football. Mm-hmm. But talk a little bit about, you're a senior this year. You're going to be graduating. So what's next for Jackson Jones as you come up and you graduate this year?
Well, I plan on majoring in engineering science, something like that.
Awesome.
And I'm planning to continue playing basketball in college, probably D3. I'm still undecided where I'm going.
You have a couple that you're looking at? I mean, can you give us a sneak peek of maybe where your brain's at or what you're thinking about?
Buena Vista is one of the top choices. That's where my dad went and played.
Your dad did play BB, absolutely.
Warburg is probably the other top choice.
I hear they got a great program up at Warburg.
Yeah, they do.
So you got two choices you're thinking about. I mean, obviously nothing you have to decide on right now, maybe after the season and things like that. But it sounds like you got a plan. So you excited about kind of your choices and where you've landed so far?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's awesome. So playing basketball, do you have a favorite basketball player that you follow? Somebody that has been an influence for you as you've been growing up as a kid?
I've been a LeBron fan since I was like really little. So
LeBron fan.
Yeah.
You do have a little bit of LeBron movement in you when you're out there. So
Tell you what, that's a beautiful shot, man. You've been working hard on that, man. How are you feeling about your jump shot this year?
I mean, it's got a lot better. I've been seeing a lot more success with it, and it's just feeling really good right now.
Dude, it looks beautiful. I can tell you that. You got a pretty shot.
Like a day like today, you actually started the onslaught of scoring through a couple three-pointers right there, as well as a couple layups that you had. So, I mean, you started that whole process right there. It was good to see.
Dude, what do you feel is some of the strength of your game?
Well, shooting. But
shooting, yeah.
I've gotten a lot better at finishing around the hoop. Defending, I've gotten a lot better at that, especially playing for Coach Rankin. He's really big on defense.
Yeah.
And just like I've gotten stronger, been able to jump up and get some rebounds this year. So
it's amazing what one extra year allows for physical and mental maturity and things like that. This is these aren't boys. These are like boys in men's bodies. I mean, these are big dudes, and when you watch it on the stream and things like that, or even up here, they just look like they're just regular kids. You go down on the floor, it's like, man, these are some big guys out there.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Well, this is a question I've been wanting to ask you because, I've got the privilege, again, like I said earlier, watching you guys play. Tyler played with you guys, but your dad coached you for a long time.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up? And because, I mean, your dad was a great basketball player in college. He played well at BV, and he's a baller. But what was it like growing up, having your dad coach you play basketball?
I mean, it's been a special experience, but there's a lot of learning that went with it.
Oh, no doubt.
Because, I had to think of him as my coach, but at the same time, he was my dad.
Yep.
So maybe he was a little harder on me at times, but, it's just kind of special playing for your dad up to high school years. So
it was really special, man, watching that. And your dad's a great guy, great coach. For those that don't know, Coach Adam Jones coaches the girls' team. He's the varsity coach of the girls' team, and he's got a great team of girls over there too. So you get the opportunity to watch him coach now the girls' team, knowing that, hey, you got a lot of that coaching growing up. That's got to be pretty exciting, right?
We should have him up here to say, okay, what are they talking about in the huddle right now? What are they talking at halftime?
You can give us a lot of insight. There's no doubt about it. That's absolutely fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, Jackson, we appreciate you coming up, getting to know you a little bit. We wish you nothing but success as you graduate and you move on to the next stage of your life. I know that there's going to be great things for you, and I'm looking forward to watching you play ball as you get into college. But even more than that with this year, man, good luck for you guys the rest of the season. We're looking forward to the run. We get to, Indianola coming up on Friday, Boone at home on Saturday. We're looking forward to being able to come up and broadcast that game. But good luck the rest of the year. Pat, you got anything you want to throw down for Jackson?
I just say, at the end of every one that we've done, thank you for what you do out there and how you portray and represent the Mustangs, all the kids out here. There's a couple of them out there right now running around. They probably want your autograph or something like that. So, and it's hard to be an athlete, especially a high-level athlete like yourself, and still have, time outside. You're an academic scholar. We heard that at halftime.
Congratulations on that. Down at halftime, receiving a little award, huh?
So,
playing
that's
some football
huge.
and being an academic, being on the award for the academics is huge, man.
So thank you for what you do and how you do it.
Yeah, man, you keep it up. Keep up the great work. We're going to look forward to continue to watch you, and you keep dominating. We'll look forward to seeing what you do after high school is over with. So, Jackson, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody on the stream, we're going to close down the boys' stream with the boys getting a big win tonight against Grinnell here at home. Again, at Indianola Friday. They will be streaming that game. Indianola will. And then Pat and I will be back on Saturday as we host Boone here at the Stable. So, all you Mustang fans that hung around, thank you very much. You guys have a great evening, and we'll see you back here Saturday afternoon.